Hello everybody, this is Mateo, and we are currently in the sewers, the Mario Bros.' natural habitat. And we are now leaving the sewers. So, now they're subject to evolution and stuff, I guess. Well, maybe not. But we can create a second bridge to create our second shortcut. So again, if you want to go back to Princess Peach's castle and get items or something, go for it. I'm not going to, because I'm pretty much set. The last time that we were at Princess Peach's castle, I bought more than enough items. I'm barely going to use anything that I bought. Also, I'm starting to think that I never showed a snooze orb battle. That's okay. Here we have ghoul guys, a new enemy that are like their cousins, the blue guys that we met back at the Toadwood Forest, which I mistakenly called the Vim Forest back when we were there. And they have all the same abilities, except they also have this other ability where they can go inside of the body of another one. They're basically counted as dead, and then they will buff up a certain stat of that enemy that they went inside of, basically. That's how they work. That's their general plan of attack, I guess you could say. So I'm going to go ahead, send the babies up in here. Kind of hidden, not really though. You should be able to find it just fine. And we're going over this way, oh boy, in more of these windmills. Or wind currents, or whatever you call them. And now let's go ahead and power them up. Again, you can use that glitch that I showed off earlier, although I'm pretty sure it's not going to help very much over here. And really, it only worked that one wind turbine thing. And, well, other than that, it's really not going to work out all too great. But there we go, we can lower some stairs so that the bros can get on up here. And meet up with the babies yet again. And that's a pretty wacky looking shroob tree type thing growing here. Might need to call the Mario Bros and fix that. It might interrupt your plumbing or whatever. I barely know what I'm talking about. Okay, well let's just go ahead, baby spin our way over here, kind of like Thwomp Volcano. I like these sections, especially when they have coins to grab. I always like to see how many of the coins I can grab. And they're in patterns, so you could possibly grab all of them, I think. Probably not. Oh, there was an item up there. Oh well, I'm not going to bother with these ones just because I'd have to somehow get all the way back up there again. So I'm going to skip out on those, just grab coins even though I'm never going to use them. And if there are any items that I see, then maybe I'll grab those instead. But there was nothing. So although I would have preferred to go for those items, it didn't matter / I didn't care. Okay, well that's an easier way to get up than what I thought. So you could just go around the bridge again and go get those items. But again, I just simply don't care. They could be the best items in the game, and, well, although at that point I would care, I don't care enough to go check. Most likely they're coins anyways, and oh my god, did I just see what I think I saw in the item menu? I think so, we'll check that in a second. However, we did get level ups for the babies, which is nice. Increase their stats, getting a +4 for baby Luigi, very nice. And let's go ahead and check, did I really get what I think I got? Well, I'm not going to be able to see it in the mushrooms, creating dramatic tension. Oh boy, we did indeed get the Supreme Slacks. Look at that increase. Everything goes up. So we're going to go ahead and give those to Mario, and he is now ultra powered. I mean, we didn't even need those and we could beat the game. Now we're just going to destroy the game. I mean, it isn't impossible for Mario to die, but he's going to be doing so much damage. And now we're over here, thanks to the babies. Okay, and of course we get attacked by another Toadsworth, or Shroobsworth rather. However, unfortunately, he could not get us the item that we wanted, which is yet another Supreme Slacks for Luigi. And accidentally forgetting to cut this out. However, you can see those auras around the intern Shroob showing that he was possessed by some ghoul guys and they increased his stats. So you kind of want to watch out for that, but it isn't the most deadly thing in the world. So, oh well. And usually you could, especially at this point, you could probably kill the enemies in one turn anyways. Especially if you're using bros items like I am. Okay, so let's go ahead, head on down there. Get the babies set up at one of the sets of exclamation blocks. Get them set up at... Okay, I messed that up. Okay, let's try that again. Actually hit it this time. There we go. And that'll put down all the bridges. So we have a shortcut back to the store, just in case for whatever reason we come back around here again, although we shouldn't. And we have the switch going to the next room, which contains the blue pipe. And we got an item of some sort. And we must heal up. Seriously, Mario's stats are so high right now. Like, if only Luigi could get one, but I'm not going to farm them. I don't know the drop rate on them, but I know that it's rare. I mean, I fought a whole bunch of those guys going through this castle normally, and I only got one. And I think that's either the first or the second time that I've ever gotten them in my 3 complete playthroughs, and then I also had a couple where I stopped early on. I think my very first playthrough, I actually stopped in Shroob Castle just because it was so confusing and I didn't want to navigate through it. So I gave up right at the end, basically. But other times, I just usually gave up around Glitzy Desert because I hate that area. So there you go. Okay, we have an exclamation block right here, so let's go ahead, hit that. We get a bridge yet again. What's with this place and bridges? Oh well. Also, this area looks quite different from the other sewer. And also, for whatever reason, it gives us yet another exclamation block, but that one was eaten by a chain chomp, who can levitate, apparently. Oh god, they have everything now. And we have more of those star blocks, so I guess we're going to be creating a color bridge of some sort, maybe? Like we did last time? With those star blocks back in Star Hill / the sky or space or whatever, wherever we were at. Space! I do a horrible core impression. Oh well. It doesn't really matter. So let's go ahead, hit those 2. So basically what we want to do is hit 2 of the blocks, and depending on which ones we hit, we will shoot the laser beam at a certain angle. So you want to try to get it so you can hit I almost said thwomp, the chomp. And he has HP and everything. So it's a different kind of boss battle, basically. It's more of a puzzle than anything. Okay, he's over there this time. I don't know whether he changes where he goes at all. I think it might be the same for each game, although I'm not sure. Probably not, actually. Might be random. But just go ahead, hit those things, and you can go ahead and kill him, and you'll get your exclamation block back, and you'll be happy. See, there he goes, and oh my god, he can multiply. Okay, so I have no idea which one's actually the right one, and I don't know how you're supposed to be able to tell this time. However, the next time, at least, I either finally noticed it, or it was just more obvious that time. So I'm going to go ahead and try that one. Apparently it was wrong. But as you can see, that time, the right one is chomping its teeth a whole lot faster. So go ahead, aim for that one, and then you'll finally get it right. So you should definitely be able to get it the second time. As for the first time, I don't know how you can see it. And he blows up, and our exclamation mark block comes back. So we can go ahead, press that, and continue on. However, I came up with a thought. There are coins and stuff here. Yes, indeed. As well as I think there are other items hidden around here as well. But we'll check that in a second. First off, exclamation block. So let's go ahead and push that. And it'll probably get rid of the spikes. And we can continue on. I think this brings us out of the sewers, actually. But first, we are going to go ahead and head back. Because if you remember, in Princess Peach's sewers, although they look completely different from the ones we have right here, you were able to go under the pipes here and get stuff. So we're going to go check that out over here. And well, for one thing, we have a whole bunch of coins again. Do I really need to still point out how useless coins are? However, we also have the Shrew Bombs, or Lethal Bob-Bombs rather. Also, although I think that Shrew Booms or something like that would have been a clever name. They're just faster versions of the Bob-Ombs. Really, nothing all too special. A lot of this area is actually just recolors of old enemies, except for the Shroob Rexes and the Snoozorbs, which I still haven't shown, and Shroobsworth, the best enemy in the entire game, both because he's just really funny and awesome, as well as he gives the supreme slacks. Honestly, Shroobsworth, best enemy in the game, in my opinion. If you have something else, go ahead, tell me your reasoning. I'd like to hear it. I mean, we've fought pretty much every single enemy in the game so far. Rocket Jeans! Okay, let's check those out. The jeans are usually for the babies, so let's go ahead and check it. Increase in everything, that's good. It's going to go ahead and give that to Baby Mario. Unfortunately, there's not a Supreme Jeans or something like that. But, oh well. They'll go with the Rocket Jeans instead, they're fine, really. But we can go ahead, I think that's pretty much everything. Nope. Game proving me wrong yet again. Even more coins! Awesome. And that's pretty much it for these sewer type areas. So, yeah. Yay! So there we go. However, there is also that section down below with that bridge right there. So let's go ahead and check that out if I can. I apparently can't. Honestly, I have no idea how you can. But, oh well, I don't care enough and I give up. So, oh well. Also, I'm going the wrong way now. There we go. Now we can go and we can cross the spikes. And we can go down the blue pipe. Yay! That's pretty much everything in the sewers. Okay, let's go ahead and go down. Yet another weird Shroob tree setup thing. And we're over here now. There's a baby pancake section right there. So let's go ahead and get them set up and running. There we go. And we have a few items. More Rocket Jeans, so now baby Luigi has a matching pair to match his brother. That's great. And also a ramp going upwards. So you remember the first part that we were in this area and I said, oh no, never mind. Never mind. Pay no attention to the crazy man, although we are getting close to that point. So you're going to hear me start that sentence yet again and actually finish it in a couple of minutes. Until then, let's just piggyback our way over to the next room. Now we're actually on the other side of that gate, and we can open up and we technically have yet another shortcut back to the beginning, although we have to walk a little bit for this one. And we also have that gate right there, allowing us to throw our babies, and have them drill under that, and continue on. And now they're going to be walking along the walls. So yeah, like I've said, originally I thought that we had to walk around the walls in order to activate those laser shooty things. However, instead, now we have to walk around the walls to activate laser shooty things. So you kind of have a maze of walls here. I mean, it basically just goes room by room, outlining all the rooms. So it really isn't that difficult, although you probably don't want to fall off like that. It's kind of annoying, especially when you have to go back, but luckily we opened up that gate, so you don't have to go all the way through the sewers again. But what you're trying to do here is to activate the two upper laser shooty thingies that are not facing diagonally in order to open up that blue pipe, which is currently being concealed by the clear mushroom right there. Well, if you could call that a mushroom. It looks more like a mushroom on the map. So, I'm pretty sure... No, I think that they are timed just like all the other ones are. But you're able to open up a way for your bros. I'm pretty sure to the one that I'm going to first. So you probably want to go to those first. Okay, major cut. We are now near the section. There we go. So we can go ahead, hit that switch, and that'll open up the gate so that the bros may get here. There we go. I'm tripping over my words. And then we can go back on the walls yet again and go to the other laser shooty thingy and open that up and be able to use that to shoot lasers and thingies. And I fell off the wall because I am an idiot. So let's just go ahead back up here, and now we can go to the other laser shooty thingy. Joy, oh joy. If I could actually make it. Oh, nope. God, why? Oh, fine. Let's just do this a third time then. Third time's the charm, isn't it? I mean, granted, with the possibility of me falling off being rather slim at best, and having already fallen off twice, I have pretty much already exhausted my chances of falling off. So I should be fine if that makes any sense whatsoever. If it doesn't, oh well. Not expecting it to. And we found some items, yay, except that's not what I want. Even more coins. I mean, granted they're all 20s and I'm basically getting 100 coins per block, but still, I don't care that much about coins anymore. Like, I have 3,400. I could buy, like, the entire store for that amount, but I still don't care. Honestly, give me some more Supreme Slacks, then I'll care. But that is not the case. I'm pretty sure that the Shroobsworth enemies are the only way for you to get Supreme Slacks in the game. Like, you can't buy it in a shop or anything. Although the shop might be updated, although I doubt it. Either way, I have one set of Supreme Slacks for Mario only. And I'm starting to not care so much about fighting enemies, especially when I have, well, mainly only when I have just the babies. I'm starting to get sick of random encounters, which usually happens towards the end of a RPG Let's Play from me. I mean, wow, that's less. Oh, therefore Luigi, no wonder. Nothing beats Supreme Slacks. So we have something better for Luigi at least. Not as good as Supreme Slacks, but still. But I remember back at the end of my Pokemon Crystal Let's Play, the old one, until I eventually make a new one. Which I don't suggest watching the old one, just because you might want to wear earplugs or something, I swear. The difference in volumes is awful. But I remember towards the end of that, especially in Mount Mortar, I was just getting sick of random encounters. So I started using repels, which is something that I never used ever in Pokemon. So, yeah, it kind of happens after a while. But really, I just don't want to fight battles with the babies because they're not the bros aren't getting experience, and they're the main ones going to be fighting in this final battle, as well as, well, the babies are fine as they are. Really, everybody's fine as they are. So if I can dodge the battle, I'm going to. Okay, and not doing really anything there. I think I just had to pause and go do something quickly. But, oh well, especially since this was all played in a week, basically. Well, 2 days, rather. I was really getting sick of random battles. But there you go, that's basically my story on 10 coins, woo, on random battles in this game. And also, look at me being stupid, trying to hit that block and thinking that I can get the bros there in 9 seconds. Even with the bros ball, that is impossible. Especially when you get barely caught on the edge like you just did right there. I've noticed that you really slow down when you turn with this thing, especially when you go diagonally, it seems. It's weird. Well, when you turn diagonally, you go really slow. I don't know why. Oh well, it really doesn't matter. So let's go ahead and actually set up our bros to be able to hit this switch right here. And then we'll have our babies hit that switch, and then the blue clear mushroom thing will be gone. And then we can go down that pipe and see where it takes us, into yet another section of the castle. I wasn't kidding when I said this place was really long. I mean, we've been at this for 3 full videos now.